soccer. That's a big sport there. Also basketball. There's a lot of guys who play basketball there. It was just a great time to enjoy. It was just a really also a good time to see just the way that their attitudes as they saw us. Because one thing you'd think that a person that didn't have a meal that they felt the next day would be kind of down, upset. But really, when they saw our faces, they just could smile and just see just the way that our actions affected theirs. Like with little kids, we'd take pictures, and I'd be like, smile, 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 and they'd just be, I'm like, okay. But then right after you show the camera to them, they were like amazed because they hadn't saw themselves before in a different way, so they were so ecstatic to see that. I had about 4 people that went with us, counting me, and kind of the main guy that headed up was Harris. And if you guys know him, he's a great Christian guy. He's actually in Springfield right now, just sharing the message of Christ. And it's just a really sweet opportunity that I got to hang out with him through the week and just see how he acted through the opportunities that we had. Also, so really, through that experience, through that week, I was just, you know how if you go to church camps or stuff, you're just so pumped after the week. Well, I was like, man, God, after this week, I'm really pumped. I mean, it was just one of those things, like, my heart was just beating really, really fast. I was like, man, God, I want this to be on an everyday level. Every day I wake up, I want that, my heart to beat faster. And so through the week, started finishing up, and we took a plane. It was about a 5-seater plane. Got in there. The pilot started the engine. It wouldn't start. I was like, oh no, this isn't good. And so we started again, and it wouldn't start. Okay, I mean, it's great hanging out with these kids, but I don't want to spend my rest of my life here. And so we started it again. Thankfully, it started that third time. I was like,